Kelowna Now had the opportunity to sit in on the OMREB conference that took place at the Delta Grand Hotel on Tuesday afternoon. We had a chance to also speak with some of the presenters and the people who attended. Okay, so Lynette, we're here at the Shift conference that OMREB is hosting here in Kelowna at the Delta Grand. Can you tell me a little bit about what the premise behind the event is?
Yeah, so we wanted to invite realtors and experts in the industry to come together and just talk about shifts that they see happening in the real estate in the real estate space and be a part of the conversation about how we move forward as an industry.
And so you were here from the States offering a fresh perspective. Why do you think it's important for other people to come here and acknowledge the different markets in the world?
Well, Lynette talks a lot about the shift, the idea of the shift, and I think that it's not only a paradigm shift, it's a shift of new technology that realtors are deploying to assist the homeowners in transferring their properties, to assist consumers in figuring out where the best opportunity to buy is. And the shift is, in addition to technology, it also encompasses a new idea, an operating model for the future. And I think what Lynette has her finger on the pulse on is what that operating model looks like, both from an MLS standpoint, a realtor standpoint, and a consumer standpoint.
And why did you want to take the time to acknowledge this shift? I know a lot of people have struggling to accept new ways of doing things. Why did you want to shed light on it and expose it?
I think because we haven't, as an industry acknowledged that we need to shift or that there should be a shift. And so the opportunity that we took today was to ask people like Dave and others to come and share their perspective on where we should be shifting that maybe we haven't in the past, and if we don't, what that means, and if we do, what that means.
Shift to me is a shift in the delivery of the real estate experience to the consumer, how the realtor is going to engage with the consumer. It's also a shift in the political climate. It's a shift in our regulations. There's the real estate industry as a whole is changing rapidly.
Well, as much as anything, it's a shift in thinking, shift in attitudes. I think it's a shift in risk tolerance, where leaders in organized real estate can start to look at different ways of doing things that are a little outside the box and involve some courageous conversations and some hard thinking on topics that maybe they didn't get elected or hired to think about, and now they do. And it's really cool to watch the energy in the room when some of these concepts are talked about. You could hear kind of a rumble on some points going through the room, some opposed, some agreeing. After a few minutes, more people agreeing, thinking, I hadn't thought of it that way. And that's healthy, and that's what this is about. This kind of fertilizes some hard thinking that I think everybody is sort of committed to, but you just need the avenue to be able to flex those muscles once in a while.
I thought this was really innovative. I thought this is the first time that I've been to an event that has been provocative this way, to pose some of the questions. We dance around a lot of these issues a lot in brokerages and at the association level, but I think that they've actually put some good questions on the table.
From my point of view, I would hope that the conversations, what we heard today, do exactly what Dave says. It heightens the level of professionalism of our realtors so that they can serve their clients better and help facilitate that transaction to a smooth completion for millions of Canadian homeowners.
I think one of my biggest takeaways was around the importance of our provincial regulators having a role, but not too dominant a role in where the industry is going, and that the connection to what the consumer needs is always forefront.
I don't have a biggest takeaway, I don't think. I think that the event as a whole was run extremely well. I think super kudos out to Lynette for putting it all together. That was a fantastic event. I enjoyed every speaker was up there and took something from each and every one of them.
Well, one of the things that we heard today was that Zillow, which is one of the big portals, it's a for-profit portal that does real estate advertising in the United States, has a plan to come to Canada. Are people going to want to pay for something that they're currently getting free right now? Don't know. So I thought that was interesting to hear.
For KelownaNow.com, I'm Savannah Bagshaw.